So E.J. Tackett survives against Bill O'Neill in a match with unbelievable unpredictability to it. Now the two-hander Kyle Troup is next, looking for his first U.S. Open title to go with a major he already has. A big moment for a man who is very aware of what he needs to continue to fill out what is a sparkling resume.
Okay. Good luck, brother.
Oh, well.
EJ will start, which means he'll finish this match on the right lane.
All right, here we go. E.J. Tackett in an insanely unscripted, unpredictable kind of match ends up surviving against Bill O'Neill. Both players had a chance to lock the other out, and Bill just couldn't quite get it done at the end. And E.J. going to be a little patient with the three fans there. As soon as they park him, I think we're going to go.
Well, I love you, Pete Weber, but it's a good thing Pete wasn't up on the approach. He'd have given him a tongue lashing.
And then thrown a strike. And hooks right into the pocket for E.J. Tackett to get things started.
He has 10 titles on the PBA Tour with one major, the 2021 PBA Player of the Year, Kyle Troup.
A beloved figure in the sport, tremendous personality.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of players that said the same thing about Kyle this week. They said, man, he was bowling as good as they've seen him bowling quite some time. He is on point. As we take a look at his arsenal, and it looks like he's going with virtual energy blackout to start.
Okay then, both shots are perfect to get things going as he takes a good long look at that monitor.
Yeah, he's looking over at strike track, the same numbers that you folks at home see on the right side of our screen. He wants to see what the location is, which is 22.8. And this is going to turn into a very deep inside contest for the players. They're going to play very, very deep, and I would expect by the time Belmonte gets to the lanes, as well as Simonson, we may even see a lot of lofting over the left gutter cap.
Okay, tap 7-10, at least it's broken up. 7-10 is gone, the 10-pin remains. This was the final last year, the U.S. Open. You didn't have to remind Kyle of that. We did, of course, but you don't have to. Yeah, how about 48 out of 48 for 10 pins for Kyle?
Yeah, those great stats come to us from our great friends at Lane Talk. For more information, visit lanetalk.com. It's a good stat to have when you're a right-hander, perfect on the 10 pins over 56 games.
Well, he says he's already missed his single pin for the year. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, that was a vicious slinger right there.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think so, EJ.
Pretty good.
Anytime players have to play this deep on the lanes, power will always reign supreme. You got to cross so many boards, and you got to get the ball back, and then you still have to get it to hit.
Oh, EJ is okay. That was hairy.
See, that's the one where you don't say anything, right? And it's like where you know you've got like a 5-footer for birdie, and you think you shove it, and you say something before the ball actually goes in the hole.
And your partners hate you
and
for it?
Your partner's like, you know what, you're a jerk.
It's never happened to me, Randy, because I can't make a 5-footer. They bowled twice, and Tackett has won twice in match play, including the position round. Wide right, wide right.
Yeah, and it wiggled. You got it too far to the right, as you see by our numbers right here. And the ball just picked up speed and hydroplaned. inside a fourth arrow now. Remember, game one, he was just a little bit inside. Good 3 boards left starting game 2.
Oh, well, did everything right, so it seemed, as far as the way he attacked that. So, once again, an early open frame for E.J. Tackett. A much tougher shot, but still an early open frame. So he got away with it once. Can he get away with it twice?
There's Guppy. It was hard to see. He's right behind Kyle right now.
With the glasses, yep, and the pink shirt.
It's always good to see Gup.
Ooh, snap hook, and it's a winner for Troup.
Yeah, check these numbers out, folks. Accuracy. There's Gup. Where's his?
Oh, that's what threw me off. There was somebody with Guppy glasses in front of him. There he is. Growing out the hair a little bit.
Guppy looks like he could have been like an ex-biker.
By the way, I asked him, because we've been talking about this so much, has he ever seen a final like this, a stepladder like this? And he said, no way.
He likes it.
He should.
He likes it. And that's the way you take advantage of an opening given to you by your opponent. You step up and you go bam, bam, right in your face. And that's a double for Kyle Troup after leaving a 10-pin in the second frame. All you got to do is watch the player's posture.
Yeah, that's one of the easiest things to watch about bowling. If a player doesn't like a shot, he or she will just stand straight up. It's just almost a universal sign of unhappiness with the shot. Like that. Why is he unhappy?
He didn't expect that ball to hold line. I love football.
It's a good sport. So's this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's going to drop off.
That's got to strike. That one has to strike.
Yeah, that would have been nice, too, especially after the open in the third. EJ working on a strike. He could have doubled up.
For 40 for EJ on that 10-pin. Probably the most popular person at the center this week. Young Tripp. Oh my.
Let me get that one.
23rd, excuse me, Dave, 23rd board at the arrows out to the 6th board down lane at the break point. That's covering a lot of territory. 6 pin, second to the right. Up and around the 10.
All right.
You know, every shot makes somebody happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that made EJ happy because now he's all right. Well, he didn't. Troup could have increased his lead to 43 if he struck there, and then this next shot coming up on the left lane instead is still just 23.
Well, Kyle had been talking about how he likes his spare shooting so far in the early part of this PBA Tour season, and he is number 5 this week in clean frames. EJ 27th. If you look to the left side of your screen, you saw the tension on Kyle's face when he threw that.
Big miss left, and he pays the price. Loses count because he was on a spare. And it's the first time he's left this all week long. 3, 6, 7, 10.
Fly that 3. Heck yeah!
Wow. How about you? How about you, Indy?
I called it. I did too when I walked off.
Was that EJ's mom that just gave him a high 10?
You know what? Kyle is so charismatic. You got to root for him even if you're trying to beat him. Slide it and celebrate after a little bit of relief. Oh, EJ, don't wait for us, buddy. And again, yeah, just an issue with people who are not getting back to their seats just quite fast enough. But EJ's cool about it. Two-time high average award winner, and I got to believe he's going to be a contender for that this year.
Damn 4 pins, man. God, dog.
I'm as frustrated as he is right now. What's going on?
Well, lanes transition, and if you don't stay ahead of it, even when you make a good shot, the ball's going to creep high. So you got to anticipate that, maybe make a small move, maybe a little slower on that shot by about a half a mile an hour.
Going for the killer blow. He knows it. 2 strikes for the win. Wins the match by 13 pins. 9th player in PBA history to capture the triple crown. Oh, no! And by the way, that was his 3rd career major in 17 PBA.
How much better I can throw it on that way.
All right, so you've had those feelings when you played. You think you're throwing it like a champion, and the results are not there. How do you get over that?
Well, sometimes you don't. I mean, you just got to keep trying to ace each and every shot. Remember, it's a demanding oil pattern, and even when you do make great shots, you don't always strike. A lot of it has to do with the entry angle of the bowling ball. As it's entering that pocket, the sharper that starts to get, a lot of times you can run into some carry trouble.
You see the max scores. Kyle with the advantage there if he can go off the sheet. That's Brett Spangler, EJ's ball rep. And Kyle had that massive 2021. That's how he did it, right there.
Yeah, that's an ace right there. Look at these numbers.
So you're saying that's consistency?
I'm saying, yeah, that's pretty good.
By the way, a great follow on social media is Brett. And Kyle Troup stalking the pins after that re-rack he took. I wonder, Kyle, since he's such a, I'm sorry, Randy, your hair's somewhat different than Kyle's. He's such an emotional player. I wonder what a boost he got from making that very difficult spare.
He's really good at riding that emotional roller coaster, right? Like,
yeah,
you can see how jacked he gets, but he's also very good at bringing himself back down.
You heard that deep breath right there.
Yeah, you heard it, you saw it.
And EJ Tackett pounding pins, trying to make the comeback.
Has yet to double here in game 2.
One more good one. Come on,
The
buddy.
only chance EJ Tackett has is he has to strike here in the 9th frame. Down by 31. His max score 214. You can see Troup at 245. Must have.
Boy, perfect. I mean, just crushing the back half there. The 8 and 9 pins exploding.
Yeah, ball goes right between the 8 and the 9 pin. He just splits him in half. And he still has life. But there is zero defense in this sport, as you know, my friend. He has to get some help from Kyle Troup. Not sure that's going to happen.
Troup can win it right here. Jason Belmonte is next. Then Anthony Simonson. Whoa. pretty shot. Did not get the break.
Well, this is getting very interesting. So we'll give Kyle Troup the spare. If he strikes spares in the 10th, he will shoot 214. That's exactly what E.J. Tackett can shoot if he strikes out.
All right, no trouble at all for Kyle there.
A double and one, and Troup will move on to face the winningest player in major championship history, Jason Belmonte.
Remember Kyle, 10th frame a year ago. Ended up needing a couple of strikes and big forward on the second after a strike in the first. I doubt he's thinking about it now. But it's a bad, bad memory. He can erase it or at least shove it way down the gutter right here.
My goodness.
Well, EJ, you got a shot.
Last time up on this left lane, Kyle Troup did make a move. He moved a couple of boards left. But this time, gets it inside the target.
Half the big four. And this ends up being a really big shot here.
Well, if he strikes, Tackett would need a double and 9.
All right, better shot than that. Let's go.
Should already have this game on.
Remember in match number 1, Tackett was left for dead. And then 2 5-1 frames for Bill O'Neill. And Tackett ends up winning by 3 pins. Just 3.
Absolutely perfect shot by Kyle Troup, and he's thrown it right back at E.J. Tackett, and let's see what the defending champion can do.
Well, with the exception of the 6th frame and that first ball in the 10th, Kyle Troup threw some great shots for 212.
Tackett has a chance for the second straight game to overcome an early open frame. Shot the second it left his hand. There's one. He needs another one. Has to have it. See his father there in the distance. He can't look. Now he peeks up, but he is having a hard time right now, his dad. Gotta go. It's wide right. Kyle Troup has knocked out the defending champion. Last year's final has been avenged.
Just a bad shot by E.J. Tackett, your reigning player of the year. He just whipped it and threw it dead right. And he knows it. Disappointing way to finish when he had a chance to beat Kyle Troup.
Well, this day has been nothing but unpredictable. And now you've got Jason Belmonte, the #2 seed, against Kyle Troup.
Okay, love you too.
And then Anthony Simonson meets the winner. We are down to 3. All of them, well, of course, they're all major champions on this show. But the biggest major winner of all time is also trying for an unprecedented second Super Slam. No one's ever done what Belmo's done in this sport. And he's trying to add to his legacy. He's got to take on Kyle Troup next.